Welcome everyone. This is part 2 of my redesign of hair treatment purchase experience for Man Matters aimed at improving conversions. In the last part, I covered the redesign up till root causes. Now we will move on to the treatment section as our user persona Ravi enters this stage. Part 2 will be a little bit longer as I'm addressing issues at every touch point. Be sure to follow throughout till the end. Now, as Ravi moves on to the treatment section, he notices that the treatment is priced at rupees 2,645. He feels that that's a lot of amount to pay, and there is no sign of doctor yet. For a brief moment, it causes wrong mental association, as suggesting medicine without doctor consultation is not an observed mental model and does not abide by the heuristics of match between system and real world. But Ravi finds that the suggested treatment is claimed to be 98% effective, but wonders who curated this claim. The absence of transparent information can erode trust and credibility, reducing the likelihood of conversions, leading users to refrain from making a purchase. Though a newly introduced medical policy in the root causes addresses this concern, given the common concerns about side effects in the hair loss medicine, Ravi tries to click on the medicine to check details about the safety and relevant information. Because the truncated text here signifies there is more information, but unfortunately, it won't expand. As a result, an array of questions ponder his mind. He is left without clear guidance on which treatment is intended for which addressing which root cause, how to use the medicine, and most importantly, without sign of doctors yet, he may question their safety and suitability for self-use. Overall, he may feel uninformed and hesitant to proceed. With the latest update of the app, this particular concern was already addressed when I was already in the process of redesign. Now, Ravi scrolls down to the reviews and testimonials and notices the 6 month treatment period in by looking at before and after pictures in testimonials. Now, he's unsure whether further purchases are needed or further purchases are needed as a whole for each month, or it is based on repeated buys for the items that run out. Since some treatments last for months while others used up in days, this information about purchases isn't visible. Ravi wonders about the purchasing process. Despite the ambiguity, Ravi still calculates the cost and feels it expensive for 6 months. After regaining some confidence from viewing testimonials and reviews, Ravi reaches the end and sees a CTA saying save up to 40% off. However, he finds it unusual to associate discounts on medicines with real-time doctor visits. As a result, um, as a result, Ravi may perceive the recommendations as overly promotional or profit driven rather than genuinely focused on addressing their health needs. Things get more confusing as Ravi applies the 40% off. Once the save up to 40% CTA is clicked, a transition occurs where some notable changes are the original price is struck through and a 28% discount is applied. Some hair loss treatments merge into a kit. As a result, item counts changes from 6 to 3. Also, CTA changes to start treatment at 1648. As it looks, these changes may not be easy for users to interpret, as they require more time to fully understand. Because first, it takes time to figure out about why um, why 28% off is applied, whereas users clicked on 40% off. It is because user misses this important detail on 28% off banner before clicking on 40% CTA. This is due to the placement of banner in banner blind spot. With so many elements on the screen, the 20% offer banner is placed at a spot that users tend to ignore, considering it as an ad. Even if noticed, its placement above the say up to 40% offer creates conflicting discounting messages, so users may find dilemma in decoding and understanding this. Additionally, the banner colors also fail accessibility standards. Next, he tries to figure out what happened to the items. There were six and there are just three, and wonders if they were removed as some of the items are removed because as discount is applied. The transition is immediate but confusing. In the list of six items, it becomes three, and the rest three merge into a kit. But the new kit just resembles like an other products, make users first think that the products either have been removed. Here, users may take a while to understand that this is a kit. This is due to lack of proper detailed feedback when everything merges in when some items merge into a kit. With only a small image as a clue, identifying this new item as a kit, the only clue user has to know user has to know that it's a kit is by looking at the image, but the image is too small. Ravi notices a drop down chevron. When clicked, the chevron reveals a list of products, but users feel the removed items are here. Makes him wonder if the root causes they are solving aren't that important and could be a trade off as discount is applied. He may try to add them back because he remembers the complete treatment plan as mentioned in the banner before. Aiding to this confusion, the drop-down shows items as if they appear disabled, as if they needed to be added back. The deactivated status and the gray color, which our brains associate with inactivity, lead to this confusion. Though the drop-down was just for the kit to reveal the merged products, the proximity of the chevron gives an illusion that this drop-down is for entire products and not just for the kit. Now Ravi recalculates the price again. Unfortunately, as he reaches the end, as he reaches the biggest expectation is not met. Ravi wouldn't pay if without knowing any details about the doctor. Apparently, the app, the app availability of doctors are only displayed if the doctors are online. The app also offers free doctor consultations once the medicine is bought. That's not put to leverage anywhere in this results page, leaving users ambiguous. If you see, the experience can be a slippery slope. All the above confusion can lead to hesitation or abandonment during the conversion process, as users may question the completeness or relevance of the product selection. Now I try to optimize the screen based on Ravi's hopes, fears, and barriers, focusing on his psychological needs to encourage him to make a purchase and aligning the redesign with jobs to be done framework. Optimization is also done by considering filling the biggest pit first, that is to show doctors as promised as it was mentioned in the questionnaire, and reorder journeys as per users' mental models. To solve this, the biggest pit, the first thing I tried to solve the biggest pit, the first thing I tried to do was show doctors upfront. The solution is not something new, but the app already includes this option. But issue arises when there are no doctors available, nothing is displayed. As a quick fix, a new notify me doctors card has been added in this scenario where doctors are not available. But this solution backfired, as in desperation to fill the biggest pit, doctors were shown upfront, but it didn't go as per mental models of the user, as it was important to show value before asking one to contact the doctor. So people prefer similar experiences due to familiarity bias. That is why it's important to keep things aligned with the real life doctor experience. So, for the redesign, the biggest decision made is to split steps by moving treatment section to a next page by rearranging the flow of to progressive disclosure. Because as we saw, there were more than six things in his working memory, and it's crucial to avoid overwhelming users with too many decisions per page as abiding by Miller's law. Now that we have moved the treatment section to the next page, how can we ensure that he navigates here? To ensure that user navigates uh, to the treatment section, the reviews are retained for social proof. This lets users imagine the benefits of the product. Importantly, a new prompt sentence stating stage 3 hair fall can be solved in 6 months by addressing the root cause is added here to evoke curiosity and urging users to start the treatment. Our brains dislike missing information. Curiosity about the treatment will create an itch that user wants to scratch. Finally, I renamed the CTA from say up to 40% to a new feed forward CTA start treatment. This is designed to be self-explanatory, conversational, and user-friendly, ensuring users feel in control without it coming across as sales-focused. When clicked on Start Treatment CTA, a new model pops up allowing users to either proceed with the treatment or consult doctors at this stage. So, why is this? This solves several user concerns, such as what to do if their condition isn't covered by the root causes, gives them freedom to consult a doctor at that point of time. While it may cause friction, it provides a personalized experience that aligns with users' mental models, increasing trust, control, and addressing serious conditions beyond the root causes. This also avoids it to be salesy by showing value and trust through access to doctors before pushing for a purchase. This decision was backed up by A/B testing, showing a net positive impact on trust and alignment with the user needs. Ethical design practices were crucial here, as most medical professionals recommend consulting a doctor before treatment, especially when long term solutions are used like minoxidil. Even though this step requires more user effort, it boosts long term conversion rates by ensuring transparency and addressing more serious cases, balancing motivation with friction. Because by thinking through second order effects, we can avoid unintended consequences. Here's the redesign treatment section. Upon entering, user first users is first directed to a new feature to attain reciprocity, trust, and transparency. Here, the two biggest benefits are shown. One, free call with doctor after order and achieve denser hair in 6 months. Showing benefits is one of the best strategies to help establish a good frame of reference. Next, uh, by reframing the title from your treatment at so and so cost to first month treatment or initial treatment to better reflect that app does not sell treatments as monthly kits. In order to build associations and fill the gap of which medicine is related to which root cause, root causes are tagged here in form of chips for people to interpret information easily and recognize rather than recalling. A new model is introduced for help and documentation addressing concerns such as how to use, how long to use, when to orally use the tablets, and questions on side effects, which app has already solved while I was in the process of redesign. While users' attention already captured by many items on the screen, the offer banner of 28% off appears and flickers when they reach the price point for the following reasons. That is, one accurate prompt is equal to adoption, showing the right message at the right time to make the offer notification harder to ignore, avoid banner blindness with flickering animation. Also, introducing a new, clearer feedback mechanism when the items merge to a kit, making the effect visible to users using a pop-up. This reduces cognitive load to communicate the results of every actions with the products. So for kit differentiation, for kit differentiation, when multiple similar objects are present, the one that differs from others are most likely to be remembered. So here, use of color associations and tag regrowth kit to differentiate from the other products is implemented. The use of visual hint of grouped items above the drop down to signify merged products will help users recognize it as a kit. When the kit is expanded, the revised visual design with a light orange color and dashed lines to show that the items are included and active while avoiding grays to prevent sense of inactivity. With the issue solved, how can we further encourage users to complete their purchase? This new feature provides a clear overview of how treatment will progress over 6 months of regular use. This interactive sliding feature breaks down monthly results, instilling tangible hope and encourage purchase of the treatment. Going a step ahead, how can we further motivate users to make the purchase? How about using a tracker as hair growth challenge as a delighter here? Man Matters already offers a medicine tracker, but showcasing it as a prompt here can motivate users to buy the medicine. How is this new one different? It is by integrating rewards and knowledge bits. The new tracker is designed for all users, whether they purchase medicine or not, by offering challenges with valuable hair care information. By doing this, we leverage the power of micro trials by letting them know their value. This retains users for long term engagement because companies that focus on long term engagement see 47% more revenue. Even roughly executed, delighters like this bring more satisfaction than well executed standard features. And and this is the right time to product reviews at the end, as it is optimal moment to influence users. By this point, we have already built a positive by this point we've already built a positive mindset, making reviews more impactful in encouraging the final decisions. Finally, solving for edge cases. What if I want to take a retest or keeping best people's best interest in mind? Letting users see and change their answers helps because it builds trust. They know their input matters. When users feel in control and get personalized recommendations, they're more likely to stick around and convert. Help users recognize, diagnose, and recover from errors. That is the end of the redesign. I hope I have great respect for the design decisions made by designers of Man Matters. The proposed solution has potential to increase conversions, which can only be confirmed through testing. Thank you so much.